Good morning, St. Louis, and welcome to another stop on the STL Donut Tour. Today's donut destination is Duke Bakery, located just across the Mississippi River in Granite City, Illinois. Duke Bakery has two locations. Their Alton, Illinois shop has been serving the Riverbend area since 1951, and the shop I'm visiting today in Granite City was opened in 2006. Both shops are full retail bakeries specializing in wedding cakes, specialty cakes, donuts, pastries, pies, breads, buns, and cookies. And both shops supply many local restaurants, bars, grocers, and convenience stores with the bakery's most popular items. But you all know what we're here for today. I heard they had some delicious donuts. I arrived a little late to this shop today because it was my second shop of the day after my first shop was a bust. I arrived a little late to this shop and I didn't get to try any of their seasonal cake donuts, their chocolate dipped donuts like I was hoping to get. And after I got back, I noticed that the Alton shop posted a picture of apple fritters on their Facebook page. So I'm probably going to be visiting that store as well to get those important pastries. But let's take a look at the donuts we did get from Duke Bakery. First up today is the classic glazed yeast ring. Duke's version is super soft and light, with good and heavy, buttery and sugary flavors. It's got a nice, thick, sugary glaze cranking up the sweetness to 11, and there's a lot of butter in this dough, making them melt in your mouth delicious. These are top-tier glazed donuts. Up next is the glazed raspberry jelly donut. The Bismarck on this has a nice, fluffy, soft inside with a good chew to it. All of their yeast donuts have a rich buttery flavor that balances nicely with their glaze and icings. The filling is a gel-style raspberry jelly with a mellow tartness that plays off the sugary glaze really well. I love it. Next, we have the chocolate Long John. This donut has a nice structure to it with a firm outer shell and a spongy, soft, melt-in-your-mouth center. The thick, fudgy icing has a deep, rich, chocolatey flavor and a beautiful glossy finish. These are some of the best Long Johns I've had on the tour. Their chocolate icing makes all the difference. These are killer. On deck, we have the Boston Cream. The Bismarck on this was a little sturdier and had a firmer chew than the one soaked in glaze that we got with the jelly donut. The texture is more similar to the Long John, and I like the contrast. The custard has a nice creamy sweetness to it and has a smooth, rich flavor. This donut is just the perfect balance of buttery, chocolatey, and creamy sweetness. I love it. Coming after that are the donut holes. I saw a lot of reviews saying they had some of the best, so I had to try them. The donut holes here have a nice soft chew, and the yeast flavor really stands out a lot more with these than with the yeast rings. The flavor isn't as buttery rich as the glazed rings, but it is still absolutely delicious. I easily could have gotten a dozen more of these and still not had enough. Following that, we have a shop specialty, the Yum Yum. This golden brown and delicious pastry is super light and flaky and super buttery soft. That thick sugary glaze gets in all the nooks and crannies and gives those crisp browned edges an almost nutty sweetness. I'm going to get another one of these when I go back to the Alton shop. And last but not least, one of the other patrons in the shop recommended this to me and said it was their favorite, so I had to try it out. The Duke Finger is a smaller Long John cut like a hot dog bun and stuffed with whipped cream frosting. The chocolate frosting was super sugary sweet and a good jolt for a morning pick-me-up that balanced really well with the super buttery rich Long John. If you're a fan of frosting-filled donuts, then this is definitely a destination donut. Well, that's my show for this week, everybody. Thanks for watching. Make sure to click that like and subscribe button down below so you don't miss another donut destination. Next week is the Season 3 finale, and the channel just passed the 200 subscriber mark. So thanks again to everyone for all of the likes, shares, upvotes, Reddit awards, follows, and all of the wonderful suggestions and positive comments. I'm so happy that I can share my love of donuts with you and take you with me as I visit old places that are new to me and fall in love with all of the fabulous bakeries we have in and around St. Louis. And I'll see you next week on the STL Donut Tour, where I'll be looking for the gateway to the West through fried dough. Have a great day, everyone.